Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy First Blood Part 2 on the Mysterious JG. And we're getting ready to poke around. If the name of this village was on screen at the end of the last video and I've forgotten what it was, but I believe this place will be the key somehow to us getting to the underworld and joining up with the Mafia. Oh, it's Agart, alright. Yeah, this is Agart. The people here all share the same lineage. Our ancestors were dwarves. According to a famous saying, there are two sides to everything, even this world. The other day I saw a reddish mass get swallowed up by the northern crater. Really? Supposedly our ancestors came from the other world. Their world also has a sun called Magma. Welcome, what can I do for you? Phoenix Towns are for sale. What are not for sale are ethers, and that is what has me a little worried. Thanks to Osmos and certain enemies giving up black magic, you can eventually get to a point where your black magic users are able to spend magic fairly freely. But without, like, ethers that you can actually buy, it's tough for me to resist my urge to just really hoard MP in my white mage characters, and, I guess tents are the thing in dungeons where you can use tents. It's so peaceful here in Agard, although we do have the occasional earthquake. 50 gil per night, I will not be staying. Without darkness, light cannot exist. Without day, there can be no night. These are laws of nature. These are the words of our ancestors. My grandma is the oldest person in the village. She knows everything. She knows that I touch myself. Sorry. Legend says our ancestors came from out of the crater to the mountain to the north. The crater's sealed now, but I don't suppose it matters. You need an airship to get there anyway. It's not like you've got one of those. We have an old saying in this town. It goes, when the shining stone is returned, the path home will be revealed. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is the place the story wants us to be. It feels like that's being reinforced. Let me dance for you. I will show you how our ancestors dance in the underworld. Feast your eyes. In the underworld, they were into twerking. In the underworld, they were into moonwalking. Man, it would be crazy if this game involved us going to the moon at some point. That would be nuts. In the underworld, they like to spin, then moonwalk, then spin, then moonwalk, then spin, then moonwalk. Check it out. I'm strong. My grandpa's grandpa was really strong too, but not as strong as I am. Why, hello, do you wish to change your name? No, thank you, Namingway. Oh, wait, what did he say? Very well, something? If you ever change your mind, I'm always at your service, if you can find me. Wouldn't it be crazy if this game involved us going to the moon at some point and there was like 8 million Namingways for some reason? But only one of them was real. What? You want to know how our ancestors came here? Well, it's a funny story. Darn, I seem to have forgotten the tale. Oh, zany guy who doesn't remember the tale. I love you. Maybe I'm short because my ancestors are dwarves. I wish they were ogres. Then I'd be tall. And have severe body ogre issues. We cannot live without the blessing of the sun, although our ancestors might disagree. They destroyed the sun in their futile phases of the moon. It's a book so long it takes up the entire shelf. My husband's a real swat. He even forgets to eat when he's in his observatory. Yeah, what a swat. He's one of the SWAT cats. Constellations and their origins. Welcome to Goryo's Observatory. We possess perhaps the best telescope in the world. We've recently noticed some anomalous activity on the moon. The romantic night sky. The romantic night sky. Hey, I'm Goryo. JG thought that guy was Goryo. That's why I made him talk like this. I studied the two moons, one of which has been exhibiting some strange behavior as of late. One moon has no sign of activity, but the other one has traces of life and is turning a reddish color. A color similar to that of blood, have an inescapable sense of foreboding. I wonder if Final Fantasy VIII will make monsters have something to do with the moon and then not really have that ever connect to anything else in the story. I wonder about that, I do. Was I supposed to, like... Because I started pressing a directional button to see if I could move the thing, but just any button makes it instantly go to black, so... Alright, well... I think I might have already shopped here. Iron Shield seems like it would be great for that jerk, except that... Zig Heil! Zig Heil! Except that he can't equip his hammers as long as he's... Actually, like... I guess you could probably equip a knife on him and give him a shield, but I also don't think he's going to be in our party much longer, so I don't care. Yeah, I think we've already... I think off screen I took a look at this place and purchased anything that I thought would be useful. Oh, this is probably what we have to come interact with. By this door lays a sacred well that has been here for generations. No one knows how deep it goes. And you suddenly zoomed in way close. Sure looks deep. I mean, it sure looks deep. Twin Harp, Baron Key... I mean, Magma Rock is what we're supposed to use. Well, let's try the bomb ring. Nothing happened. What in the world? What? Why did you drop it in there if you didn't think something was going to happen? Come on, buddy. I'm not buying it. Well, that's a graphical upgrade from what I remember as a kid. I think so, anyway. Sure looks deep. Anybody got anything to say about what happened? Nope. Okay. You guys are... Oh, wait. No, there was like one person who was kind of at the north end of town looking to the north. I don't know why I'm fighting so hard for anyone to react to this, but we could... Oh, you weren't really looking to the north, were you? Alright, never mind. So nobody in the town notices that you destroyed the mountain. Oh, an encounter with Moors. Well, I'm going to be fighting you guys less. Yeah. Okay, I'm not controlling this. Oh! The Red Wings. But I used to be their boss. I should know all their command codes. Oh, and there's tanks down there, too. You're welcome. Are the tanks fighting us, too, or are the Red Wings fighting the tanks? This game is full of airships flying around underground. That's kind of weird. How did they beat us here? And who are they fighting? Oh, I'm gonna burst through the line. Hang on. Oh man, I think when I gave Cecil the Scottish voice, because he's a paladin, I think I kind of forgot this game has an entire race of dwarves. I think I forgot there was a race of dwarves when I decided to give Cecil the voice that I always give to dwarves. She won't hold together. We're going down. Like, I love giving that voice to dwarves. I even gave it to an elf in, when I was sort of the couch multiplayer with Lethal playing through Tales of Symphonia because I got confused and thought they were half dwarves. And then it turns out they were half elves, but I'd already committed. Sissa! I know that sounded like Yang, but it wasn't. Rosa. Is everyone all right? Maybe he could talk like Anjin-san from Neo. Yeah, the Enterprise. We have to land. It's too risky to fly in this condition. We have no choice. Let's take her down. Ba, ba, ba. All right, let's take a look. I feel like we're losing Sid really soon. So he's got the Gaia hammer. I'm gonna set us on encounters off because I don't think we can get anywhere else. But I'm curious. Obviously, the game wants us to go to the castle we just landed right next to, but it's yet another theme where I'm like, I don't hate what they've tried to do. Like, I think I'm realizing though that I really loved the soundscape of the SNES, and pretty much all efforts to rewrite music that was written for that soundscape. I almost always don't like it. It's sometimes they get really fanciful and like steer away. Like I've heard some pretty fun compositions based on Chrono Trigger. But, like, they were taking license to the point of, like, adding lyrics and stuff to songs that obviously didn't have them. Maybe I could make the dwarves a little bit more Germanic. I mean, dwarves show up in, like, Wagner and stuff. I mean, Wagner was German, but the myths were more, like, Nordic, weren't they? God, what's his name? Yeah, I'm blanking on his name now. Big dude who, had the spear that was powered by law and justice. Like, literally, it was, like, the power of the contract between... Oh, Wotan, yeah. It's like his spear was empowered by the compact between gods and man, and that's it broke when... He broke faith with the giants and blah blah blah. But that's basically but Wotan is like a Germanic version of Odin, right? So I guess dwarves are German. What the fuck? Who cares? It's fine. No one cares. It's fine. So Gaia hammer. If we have a Gaia hammer in our inventory after he gets kicked out, then that will confirm that we don't care if we keep the Gaia hammer, because I think when Sid leaves the party, he leaves permanently, and maybe we get him back at some point. But I'm pretty sure I remember him leaving at about this point in the narrative. I don't know what else can use hammers. So if we have a Gaia hammer in our inventory after this, because I am confirming we've only got the one, that'll just mean that this version of the game, it gives us our stuff back. Lale-ho! This is the Dwarven Castle. King Yat rules here. Galbez is evil, but you don't look evil. And, you know, as Germans, we're very uncomfortable with the idea of evil. It's not something that we have any history with at all. Go see Kaiser Gyat. Gyat is waiting. Lale-ho. I'm glad they didn't retranslate. I remember it being Lale-ho, and then different Squaresoft games had slightly different versions, but I remembered Lale-ho. I'm glad they didn't mess with that. Lale-ho, no entry. Dieser Zimmer ist verboten. I'm Luca. My dolls disappeared. Have you seen them? Bombo is my friend. She's an intelligent girl. Gifted. Dwarven items hold magical powers. Human can't handle them. Lale-ho, no entry. Diese Stimme ist verboten. Achtung! Give back that money! Welcome. What can I do for you? And now I know that forward is the only way my arms can go. I guess we can pick up some anti-pig stuff and anti-curse stuff. Thank you very much. You are so stupid. Welcome. What can I do for you? Just keep... Oh, dwarven bread. Bread with the same effect as sight. Huh. Well. This cures all status ailments, but cannot revive a KO'd ally. Hold on to that for now, because it does seem like we've got stuff. Like, I don't think we've come across a status ailment yet where we don't have an item for it. Now, this game, I mean, they may have been an earlier Japan-only, initially, Final Fantasy games. And they weren't called Marlboros. I remember there's an enemy in this game called Mad Oscar, which I remember thinking had a really interesting look. But I don't remember if it did F tons of status ailments, or if that was introduced later. But yeah, as far as I remember, the original Marlboros come from this game. And Marlboros, they grab my attention. I didn't notice them too much. Maybe they start in Final Fantasy 3/6 actually. But I didn't really notice them too much in the SNES days. They caught my attention as an enemy in Final Fantasy VIII. They are nasty in that game. And then they're pretty scary in Final Fantasy X as well. It's 600 gills per night. Will you be staying? No. Hallo, es ist aufbitten, verboten, Sicherheit Überprüfung. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Lally-ho! Lally-ho is the dwarven greeting, if you hadn't figured that out yet. Alright, I feel silly, but let's go save the game just because we did a lot of dialogue. I remember getting to this point in the game and being kind of caught off guard. It's a boss fight I remember being pretty nasty coming up. I guess I shouldn't have telegraphed it, but like as a kid, this was not a point in the game where I was like, oh, I bet there's a boss fight that's about to happen. Welcome. You are... Whoa! Cecil! He's the king, and you just came into his fucking castle. A little respect, man. Ich bin Kaiser Giat, ruler of the underworld, state your business. I don't know why I talk like this. I talk like the others, except that I have a lisp. We've come in search of the Dark Crystals. I'm also here to teach you how dwarves should properly talk. Ah, I see. It's shame as the others. But from what I have witnessed, I gather you are not from on their side. Oh, maybe you should talk like Sean Connery. Because I'm talking like, I'm trying to make Cecil talk like Gimli, because there's this whole train to this thing. So, I make dwarves in these games talk like Gimli in the Lord of the Rings movies, as played by John Rhys Davies. That's why the dwarf character in Seventh Saga kept singing "I am the monarch of the sea," because John Rhys Davies, playing an Egyptian, sings "I am the monarch of the sea" in Raiders of the Lost Ark, an Indiana Jones story. It's all coming together. So, I'm losing it here, I'm sorry. But if all dwarves are Scottish, then the king of dwarves... I like the regular dwarves can continue to be German, but the king of dwarves has to be the most famous of all Scotsmen, even when playing Spaniard, Sean Connery. I see. Shame as the others. But from what I have witnessed, I gather you're not on their side. Please, tell me you still have the Dark Crystals. Unfortunately, they have stripped us of 2. Now only 2 remain in our possession. I'm losing the difference between John Rhys Davies Scott and Sean Connery. You were a fraction too late. The castle's crystal is still safe. Our tanks fought them off. You slut. Oh, I should have waited for Rosa to speak up first. So those were your tanks we saw battling the airships on our way here. Shut up, you slag. Airships, you call them. You other worlders create many incredible wonders. Our tanks have taken quite a beating. Can you help us with your airship? Perhaps, if an airship can't do it, a nuclear submarine could. We'd love to, but she got busted up real good in the crossfire before. I need to repair her first. Oh wait, that's not me. We'd love to, but she got busted up real good in the crossfire before. I need to repair her first. We will do anything in our power to help you repair your airship. She won't last in the heat of this magma anyway. I'll fix her as best I can for now.
But I need to fly back up to the surface and gather some mithril to armor her better. Sid! We're underground. Don't you think the dwarves would have mithril? Just button up, relax. I'll be back before you know it.
Be careful, Sid. Who's, like, my father, maybe?
No worries, I'm a tough old man.
Wait, a little spin move there. Sid has left the party. The fast and easy way.
King Giot, where is the crystal?
In the safest place in the castle, hidden behind my throne. It's a secret that I've never told anyone. Oh shit, why did I just tell you? Huh?
Yang, what's wrong? Yarr.
Someone is spying on us.
What?
Woo. Well, yeah.
Perhaps it was your imagination.
I wish it were so, but I definitely sense a presence. I'm all about doll life.
Open the door. Yes, sire. Jawohl.
And if I will stay here, you go deal with it. Yeah, it felt like a really unfair point to suddenly be down a party member. It's locked. Yip ho ho. Dolls. Oh, this music. This is some creepy shit back in the day. Still creepy now. Guess who? Yep, Calcobrennas. We are cute. And we're scary. We love to kill. Let's take their heads. Yeah! A gift for Galvez. Yippee-ho! So I guess in theory it's possible to kill these guys before a certain thing happens. But you don't want to do that if you want to see all of the enemies in the game. I think you'd have to be pretty over-leveled for that to even really be a possibility, honestly. Boy, you're getting a lot of attacks off. Ah, shit, I meant to fight this one. Yeah, kill it, kill it, kill it. Alright, so now we've killed at least one of each. Oh. Too late, they've combined. So now we get real boss music. And you missed. I'm glad whatever that was missed. I'm thinking one of his two elemental things must be its weakness, because nobody was doing that much damage against it at all until he hit it, and suddenly he kicked its ass. I think Protect was a good spell to use here, because we've been taking a lot of physical attacks here. There's nothing fancy about this fight, it was just this thing has an F ton of hit points. Ah, let's scan it. It never seems to work, but no. That's no good. But we won, so never mind. Is that battle easier than I remembered? Or was there another reason I was dubious about this one? Anyway, we didn't quite level anyone up. Got close with Rosa. Ow! You big bullies! But now Galbez knows about this place. He's gonna get ya! Sir Galbez! Our paths cross again.
Galvez!
I commend you for finding your way to the underworld. To reward your efforts, I shall tell you why I am collecting the crystals. I require all 8 in order to reactivate the Tower of Babel, which leads to the moon. Legends say a power beyond our comprehension can be found there. I need only 1 more crystal to turn my dream into reality. You have been of great aid to my quest.
Now prepare for your final reward.
Oh no, we gotta get out of here! Can't escape! Oh. Well, so one of my favorite little gags isn't even gonna work here. Many years ago, it's one of these special memories of this game for myself and Bobo, was a bit of dialogue coming up where peppering in, like trying to run away during this battle. I'm not gonna be able to explain it properly now, but there's gonna be some dialogue, and the message "can't run" was the original version. I guess the new translation is "can't escape," but "can't run" appears exactly the way that dialogue from Galvez would. So we were able to interfere with this speech in a way that we found amusing by trying to run and having his it was like his little evil speech was occasionally interrupted by him saying, "Can't run." Are you going to run to watch the next video, or did I lose you with my nonsensical switching back and forth between various Scott's impressions? I'll love to find out next time. Let me know in the comments if you are still watching. Bye-bye.